Because for the second time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime at Williams Grove Speedway.
Green flag is out, and Danny Dietrich leads the field into turn number 1, but Chad Trout comes to the inside and slides up and closes the door. Chad Trout leads down the backstretch, but here comes Dietrich back to the inside.
Dietrich with a slider up in front of Trout. Trout turns the car and drives back by Dietrich on the front stretch.
What a move by Chad Trout to cut back under Danny Dietrich and take that lead right back and now pulling away. Chad Trout separating himself from Danny Dietrich as they dart into turn 3. Meanwhile, Chad Trout is putting on a clinic here in twin feature number 2, making about a straightaway between himself. Yellow flag flying. Turn number 4, it looks like a slowing Robbie Kendall.
Dietrich's going to make a bid, and he spins. Danny Dietrich is into the guardrail at turn number 1. Kyle Larson with another slider to pick up another spot. He's going forward.
Larson up to 10th after starting 20th into the top 10, and we're not quite to halfway. 8 down and 12 to go. Dave Blaney back to the inside of Tony Stewart for 3rd in turn 2. Blaney can't make it stick, and Stewart escapes and pulls away down the backstretch.
Kyle Larson is the whole show right now, coming after Buckwalter and Hodnett in turn number 2. Hodnett around the outside of Buckwalter and takes the spot. Trouble on the front stretch. The leader spins on the front stretch. Chad Trout out of business on the front stretch. Tony Stewart down low, tries to drive under him, no slide job, and Siegel leads the pack down the backstretch.
Zierfoss lifts the front end, and there goes Steve Buckwalter. He had a hornet's nest behind him when he had to slow up to set that front end back down, as Siegel will lead lap number 12.
Siegel holding his own with the lead. Blaney again makes a bid on Tony Stewart as they head down the backstretch.
And that clean air, Bruce, it's going to be key for Tony Stewart and Dave Blaney to click off absolutely flawless laps to try to rope in that 58 of Jim Siegel as he leads with 5 to go.
Mid-pack, Larson, Hodnett, and Zierfoss really going at it.
2 laps to go for Jim Siegel, and he separates himself quite a bit from Stewart that time. Tony Stewart's going to have to get back in the saddle and back on the hammer because the hourglass starting to run empty. It's slipping away. Jim Siegel looking to get back to victory lane for the first time in 6 years here at the Grove. He'll see the white flag, 1 to go. Off of turn number 4, his first ever All-Star win, ending a winless start at the Grove of 6 years. Jim Siegel goes to victory lane in feature 2. Tony Stewart 2nd, and Dave Blaney comes home in 3rd. Kyle Larson charges from 20th to 6th.